How to make stupid money with YouTube automation that it literally feels illegal. Now, guys, let me just say before I do anything, I have cooked up. This is going to be one of the most valuable videos I have ever posted. The 1% of you guys that stick around till the end are going to know the exact blueprint on how to do 10, 20k a month through the use of YouTube automation. Now, the reason why I say the 1% of you guys is, let's be real here, the majority of people that watch this might just skip off 25% of, through the video and just say, nah, I can't be bothered. I promise you, the 1% of you guys that actually commit to this, finish the video till the end, and actually execute upon the niche I'm about to give you that has a $20 RPM are going to make a lot of money. Let's get straight into it. Once again, guys, no gatekeeping, pure transparency. Let me go ahead and just share what I've found. Now, guys, this ultra long form niche is 100% automatable with AI. I'm going to go ahead and show you all of that now, and can be used in any niche. Now, one of the biggest problems with these videos is people will go ahead and just copy the niches I show one for one. And in this sort of thing that I'm about to show you guys, that's not a problem. If you want to copy this, that's completely fine as long as we give context. Now, what I mean by that is the RPM on the content that I'm about to show you will vary from $10 to $20 USD per 1,000 views. Meaning if you're getting 500k views a month, that's anywhere from 5 to 10k per month profit. Now, the reason why I say profit is because this niche has essentially 100% profit margins. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what I mean. Here are two channels kind of doing this in a similar style. Now, guys, don't get your hopes up yet. I'm going to show you a bunch more niches than just this and how you can sort of replicate this formula in a bunch of different shows, networks. Now, this channel here, what they do is they essentially post 6 to 8 hour Minecraft lo-fi sounds. Now, you might be saying, well, Blake, this isn't monetized. The videos are 8 hours long, meaning the RPM is probably anywhere from $10 to $20. If we go ahead and watch one of the videos, now, yes, I promise you the videos are monetized, you guys can see here. All they're doing is having some little like looped Minecraft image with a campfire in the middle. You can record, a stable image like this in Minecraft with shaders. It's ridiculously easy. And all they're doing is just putting lo-fi sounds on the back. You guys can see. Now, you might be saying, well, I'm going to get copyrighted for the lo-fi sounds. No, you won't. Once again, I'm going to show you exactly how to make the sounds with AI, or go ahead and use a free sound library that's actually going to let you use all the content for completely free. Now, the reason why these videos perform so well is, for example, let me go ahead and show you what I mean. This channel here, The Storyteller, they make about $30,000 a month posting true, or not true, but scary stories to fall asleep to. You might see all their videos kind of get around the exact same view count. And the reason why I'm trying to emphasize this is because each of these videos has no virality. There's no new twist, there's no context. Whereas on, videos like this, every single video can be different. You could make a video of Stampy's old house in Minecraft, if you guys remember that, and be like, nostalgia hits you, and just give some sort of context. So every single upload you're doing obviously has virality. Now, of course, we can copy outliers in this niche. You guys can see they only started about a year ago. And in that 1 year, they've already done 22 million views with a conservative RPM of $10. That's $220,000 profit in literally 1 year. Now, you guys can see every single one of their videos is getting about 10,000 views, which you might be saying that's not great, but you guys see here outliers. Every video is getting at least $100 to $300, and if we go ahead and check their view stats, they are doing every single month 500k long form views, and there's no reason why we can't improve on what they're already doing. Now, one more thing is they also have a looped live stream. If you guys want a video on how to sort of do this, I can do it. It's like they essentially purchase a VPS and just loop the live stream with Streamlabs. They're probably making quite a bit extra because that's not included on this kind of long form thing. So they're essentially doing, off of this one channel, 5 to 10k a month profit every single month. Now, there's a few others in the same niche. We have this guy, Cozy Bed, who also just started 8 months ago. And obviously, every single video is getting there. I honestly think you could improve upon these very, very, a lot, right? So the thumbnails are not too good. They're not saturated. They don't have any nostalgic factor. And the videos obviously aren't performing amazingly, but they started, as I said, 8 months ago. They've got about 3 million views. So they've probably made about $30,000. Not fantastic, but once again, guys, we can improve on where they're going wrong. What do I mean by changing this with different contexts? Now, replicate this in a bunch of different universes. We don't need to stick to just Minecraft. There are so many other animes, so many other games where we can sort of brand about this. Now, where can we replicate this? You guys may have seen, I've showed this off a few times, we obviously have a channel like Chill Cartoon Vibes. Now, what these guys do, and these guys are making like 100 grand a month now, they're absolutely exploding. But what they'll do is they'll essentially post like medieval cozy content, still in that same sort of Minecraft lo-fi field, but they're putting it on essentially anime and stuff like that. Now, they're doing this on obviously medieval and cozy feelings. What if we replicated this, but in the anime, AOT, Avatar, Japanese samurai sort of foundation, like you've been transported to another realm, rest here, traveler. The same way they're sort of doing it. But why do I say this? Because if you go ahead and just copy what they're doing, chances are you won't perform. Same with this Minecraft one, just because there's so much competition, or seeing this video, or replicating exactly what I'm saying. So find a niche that works for you. Take this exact same format, and the way that I'm going to teach you how to make these videos in this video is going to work for any niche you do. It doesn't matter that we're doing it for Minecraft or we're doing it for this relaxing one. We can do this in any sort of foundation. So this one was more so made for medieval. What if we made it more so Japanese samurai? What if we made it for kind of anime? There are so many branches you can take that obviously still have a pre-existing audience, and people will obviously still be falling asleep to this type of content. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's say for reference, we wanted to do a sort of anime Japanese samurai style. I'm going to go ahead and just copy this, and it says, you've been transported to another realm, rest here. Now guys, really quickly, if you are doing a niche like this, and you want to be monetized right off the bat and get that $10, $20 RPM straight away, go ahead and check out Premonetized.com. It's my personal site, so I can kind of vouch for it. And we essentially sell channels that are essentially fresh. They've never been posted in the algorithm, and you can be monetized right off the rip. You start posting today and you start making money instantly. Now, if you want to go ahead and get yourself one, once again, Premonetized.com, use the promo code video. It's going to give you a 10% off for the first 2 people. I'll go ahead and give that to you guys to thank you guys for so much support recently. But yes, back into the video. How do we actually make these videos? How to automate lo-fi style context, ultra long form videos with 100% AI. Now, as I said, the RPM is astronomically high. We're talking $10 to $20. And I'm not gonna, burst your bubble here, but realistically, the RPM can be upwards of $30. But the thing is, whenever I say in one of these videos, the RPM's $30 to $40, people just call bullshit. And, I completely understand if you were to do it yourself, you would definitely see those $30, $40 RPMs during Q4. So later down the year when the RPMs are obviously higher. But in these videos, I try and be more realistic so people actually believe what I'm saying. So let's just say for context's sake, you have about a $10 to $20 RPM. Even if you're just doing 1 million views a month, which 3 months down the line is very feasible, we are easily doing 10 to 20K every single month completely passively. Now, how do we make these videos? Now, there's a few ways to do it. You guys may have seen this content and be like, well, yes, and same with this one. How do I actually make the background music? Now, there are 2 ways to do this. The first one is using AI. So we can either go with a site like Suno, who I know has really good AI options, and you essentially head over to the create section. I personally made a few of these for my medieval channel. Let me go ahead and play one right now. But yeah, guys, you can kind of see how you're able to make these. So that's the first option. If you want to go the AI route and you don't really want to pay for any of these, sites to get licensed music, you can obviously go this way and just use free trials. Next option is something called Epidemic Sounds. Now, what these guys are, they're essentially a website that allows you to add their music in their library to your content and sort of whitelist your channel to their network. So you're allowed to essentially post as much content as you'd like using all of their music. And FYI, they have like millions of songs that you can choose from, every single lo-fi one. And by the way, not sponsored at all. This option is about $17 a month if you go with the yearly option, or $30 a month if you go with the monthly option. Now, that's essentially how you would get the music. You would just, let's say you're making a 4-hour long video, you would literally just drag in 4 hours of content. And once again, let's say you find your niche, whether it's lo-fi, whether it's medieval, just download a bunch of music for that one niche. If it's like 30 hours of content, drag that into a folder and literally just reuse that same content for every single video, just mixing it up a little bit. Nobody's going to notice realistically, and that's kind of the easiest way to do that if you are looking to go that route. Now, image generation plus animation. Guys, I've gone into depth on how to make these images a million times. Let me go ahead and do it one more time just for you boys. Here's a thumbnail I made, and FYI, once again, guys, none of these videos are ever going to be sponsored. This is one-on-one, direct transparency. I'm not sponsored. I'm just giving you guys the source. I've been doing research for tens of hours on how to make these pixel art images really good, and look, I've essentially cracked the code. I figured it out. I use a website called fluxpro.art create. you'll essentially set the size to 16 by 9 because that's obviously YouTube's thumbnail size. I personally do the steps about 25. C doesn't matter, guidance doesn't matter. A number of images, I'd usually do 4, just so I have a few to choose from. Now, if you want to go ahead and copy my prompt, it's right here. Go ahead and screenshot that if you'd like, right there. And that was obviously able to make me that. Now, this is an amazing pixel art style. If you were to ask ChatGPT or any other software to make you an image in this style, it simply wouldn't be able to do it. It would be all dizzled, it'd be kind of pixelated, it wouldn't be good. This is the only personal site I've found that's able to do this style of thumbnails in a fantastic way. Now, FYI, once you have this thumbnail, you've essentially finished your entire visuals for your video. The only thing now to do is obviously add an animation. So whether you want to make the fire move, whether you want to obviously add some rain, do whatever it might be, add some ambience, add some background sounds, whether you want to add some rain sounds, whether you want to add some, the crackling of the fire. These videos are ultimately made for people to fall asleep to, so you kind of want to have it as ambiance and relaxing as possible, just so you can kind of maximize that AVD. And obviously, as I'll get into later, we really want to be pushing for those returning viewers and that long-term audience. Now, video ideation. How do we do this? This is probably my favorite part, and this is probably why this niche is insane. Let's say we wanted to copy this cozy bed style of content. All we're going to do is take a screenshot of the recent, let's say 20 videos. We're going to go ahead and go to ChatGPT, and all we're going to say is, I'm making a long form channel about relaxing Minecraft videos. Make me 10 titles in the exact same way as this. We're going to go ahead and send it that. And what it's going to do is it make us 10 fantastic titles that obviously we can filter through. We can train this model to just make us titles every single day. You guys can see right now, one step at a time, you're doing great. Nostalgic Minecraft music plus soft rain. Let go of your worries. Tomorrow is the next day. All these really, really good things that are literally just copying this exact same format without needing to do anything on your end. Now, as I said, you can work with this model. You can personally train it and obviously make optimizations that sort of fit your needs and what you're really going for. Now, what I would personally do is obviously find something that works. Let's say, and obviously not all of you are going to be going for this exact same style, but let's say you wanted to copy this Minecraft format. What I would do is head over to Popular, and I would take a screenshot of their most popular videos, aka outliers. We spoke about this before. What is an outlier? It's a video that performed exceptionally well in the same niche as you or a somewhat similar niche. So you could still replicate this sort of outlier, but in your AOT or anime niche, just because we know that the sort of idea and formatting still would work for what you're trying to do. Now that I've got that, I'll go back and say, make them more like this. The difference in this is that the new titles are going to be more catered towards the outliers. So we know that these ones were more catered towards just the normal content they usually make, whereas these ones are going to be more so catered towards the videos that actually performed exceptionally well on their channel. As you guys can see, everything will be okay, ... Minecraft music, fire, and rain. Let the night wash away your worries. These are amazing. These are actually really good. Now, there's a few more things I want to get into, so let's get right into it. That's about it for how to actually make the content itself, but there's still a bit more that goes into sort of operating and kind of handling day-to-day operations. Now, once again, guys, if you want to check out my one-on-one mentorship, it's blakeryan.co. It's super high ticket, and I essentially work with you and scale you personally to 10 to 20K a month. Little cheeky plug, but yeah, let's get back into the video. Next thing, longevity plus reoccurring viewers. I kind of spoke about this a little bit slightly just prior, but what do I mean by this? I can essentially guarantee you that on this Drift Away Ambience channel we were just looking at, a lot of their viewer base, you guys can see every single video gets at least 10K views. I would bet $1 million on the fact that at least 5,000 of those viewers are consistent across every single upload. What am I getting at by this? They've only been going for a year. We can improve on issues they're currently making in their packaging, ABD, everything like that, and obviously take some of that audience. But what makes this niche so valuable is that people are falling asleep to this. Once you grow that audience, they will consistently watch every single video you post to fall asleep. So if you get, let's just say 10,000 loyal viewers that stick to this and actually sleep with this type of content, those 10K viewers will be watching indefinitely. And as I said, $20 RPM, if you see where I'm getting at, every video is making $200 every single day, and that's not counting the virality aspect where we can still reach new viewers. We can't just consider this as our cap. We can continue growing, and as I said, this niche specifically has the potential to do millions of views. We already have that proof of concept. We've seen it, be done before. So all we need to do is improve what's currently working and just spam out content. Next thing, scheduling ahead. This is one of the easiest niches I've ever showed in terms of actually making the videos. It essentially takes zero effort. What I'm trying to get at is that you could schedule a month worth of videos in probably about a day. If I'm being 100% honest with you, it's just looping one image, obviously just generating those, adding some music and pressing export with some nice titles. You could do a month worth of videos in a day. I'm 100% certain. Even if you want to post twice a day, that's completely fine. Pump out those 60 videos over the next 3 days and don't look at the channel for the next month. Obviously, if you do go ahead and get yourself a pre-monetized channel, you can pump out those 60 videos and then just not even look at it and still be generating passive income straight away. But obviously that's completely up to you guys. You can just start fresh. It makes no difference. It might just take you a few extra weeks to kind of get monetized and get the ball rolling. But yes, guys, discord.gg/1%. It's my public Discord server where I essentially share niches before these videos. And we have a really, really welcoming and cool community. And if you do want to work with me one-on-one, as I said before, check out my one-on-one mentorship program where I directly scale you to 10, 20K a month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Best of luck. And I will see you all later. Peace out.